Messi is finished. All he does now is walk around and stroke his beard. Those were the taunts, the ridicule, the doubts that swirled around Lionel Messi after Inter Miami's 3-0 defeat to Charlotte. A failed Panenka penalty became the final straw, the perfect excuse for those who had long waited for the fall of a legend. They gloated, they judged, and they rushed to close the final chapter of a footballing icon. But what they forgot about Messi is something fundamental. His answers never come in words. They come through his feet, through the way he transforms a ball into art, through the silence before the storm. And recently, under the floodlights of Chase Stadium, Messi responded the only way he knows how, with football. 1 goal, 1 assist, and a masterclass performance, a powerful reminder to the world that the King's throne is still secure. This clash with Seattle Sounders, the same opponent that had crushed Inter Miami's dreams in the League's Cup final just 16 days earlier, carried enormous pressure. 2 straight defeats, including what many called the most lifeless display of Messi's career, had pushed frustration to its peak. People demanded an answer, and Messi delivered a symphony. From the very first whistle, it was clear this was a different Messi. Gone was the disconnected, subdued figure. In his place stood the true conductor, dictating the rhythm of the game. It took less than 12 minutes for him to leave his mark. After Yannick Frey's clever interception in midfield, the ball fell to Messi. He accelerated, drew defenders in, and then split the back line with a perfectly weighted through ball for his trusted teammate Jordi Alba, who made no mistake. A clinical finish, a 1-0 lead, and the 391st assist of Messi's career, a number most strikers could never dream of reaching. The goal was like a release valve. Inter Miami flowed with confidence, and Messi grew more dangerous with every touch. In the 28th minute, he nearly produced a wonder goal. Controlling a long diagonal pass with 1 touch, he glided past a defender before flicking a left-footed outside boot shot from just 5 meters out. Agonizingly, it crashed off the post. A hint of frustration, a flash of that effortless flair that sometimes spills into extravagance, just like the missed penalty days earlier. But this version of Messi no longer allows small mistakes to haunt him. He fixes them himself. Then came another masterpiece in transition. Yannick Bright stripped Paul Rothrock of the ball and quickly fed Jordi Alba down the left flank. The veteran fullback whipped in a wicked low cross, and there was Messi, stretching every sinew, sliding across the turf, and guiding the ball into the far corner. A goal of hunger, instinct, and relentless willpower. A goal that silenced the doubters. All night long, Messi was the heartbeat of Inter Miami's attack. Every move flowed through him. He touched the ball, dictated tempo, created chances, and threatened himself. The numbers underline his dominance. 97% passing accuracy, 4 chances created, 5 duels won, and 3 shots on target. The Man of the Match award wasn't just deserved, it felt inevitable. Messi wasn't only the best player on the pitch, he was the soul of his team. And when Obed Vargas sealed the 3-1 win, the story carried an even greater twist. Messi's goal had just written another chapter of history, his 888th career strike. He officially became the youngest and fastest player ever to reach the milestone, doing it in just 1,122 matches for club and country. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, the eternal rival and goal machine himself, could only tip his hat to the pace at which Messi continues to climb football's Everest. But it didn't stop there. With that finish, Messi also moved past Ronaldo to become the highest-scoring player in history, excluding penalties, with 769 open-play goals. It's a stat that carries a special weight, proof of Messi's unparalleled ability to score in every imaginable way. From dazzling solo runs to delicate chips, from long-range rockets to instinctive finishes inside the box. His goals come from everywhere, and they come without reliance on the spot. Since the start of 2025, Messi has already been involved in 40 goals for club and country. Astonishingly, this marks the 19th consecutive year he has hit that mark. 19 straight years at the top, a level of consistency and excellence that feels almost beyond comprehension. As his generation of stars slowly fade into retirement or decline, Messi at 38 remains not just relevant, but essential. The leader, the engine, the endless source of inspiration. Messi's impact cannot be measured by statistics or even by the brilliance of his performances alone. He is an icon, an inspiration that transcends borders, far beyond Argentina or the United States. Recently, in an interview with France's Telefoot, Marseille captain Leonardo Balerdi put it simply: as long as he hasn't retired, Messi is still number one. For Balerdi, an Argentine defender, the statement carried weight, but it also echoed the sentiment of countless players and fans around the globe. Amid the endless debates about football's next heir, names like Mbappé, Haaland, or Bellingham tossed into the conversation, many still believe that the true king has never stepped down. The memory of the 2022 World Cup final is still too vivid to forget. Messi conquering the world against none other than Mbappé's France. That night, he completed his collection, cementing his status as the undisputed GOAT. For Argentines like Balerdi, Messi is more than just a generational great. He is our leader, the man who gave us the greatest joy. For me, there is no debate. What makes Messi's performances in Miami even more extraordinary is not only the records or milestones, it's the context. Inter Miami is not Barcelona at its peak, nor Argentina at full strength. It is a young club, a team still searching for an identity. Messi didn't arrive merely as a superstar scorer. He came as a foundation builder, the architect of a future. And the pressure he faces in the United States is unlike anything else. Every step is magnified under the lens of immense expectation. Messi's challenge isn't just to win games, it's to win over a nation where football has long played second fiddle. Yet he has done exactly that, not through flashy marketing campaigns or hollow promises, but through pure football and the force of his presence. Messi's presence on the pitch has elevated everyone around him. Young players like Yannick Bright, who played a key role in both of Miami's opening goals, or 19-year-old Matteo Silvetti, a fellow son of Rosario, are not just sharing the field with their idol. They're learning from one of the greatest teachers the game has ever known. The way Messi moves, the way he demands the ball, and above all, the way he refuses to break under pressure. That is the priceless lesson. The 3-1 victory over Seattle Sounders wasn't just sweet revenge. It was a statement of character, a declaration of Inter Miami's growing stature under Messi's leadership. There were no ugly confrontations, no shameful antics. Instead, there were handshakes, respect, and an acknowledgement from the defeated side that they had been undone by greatness. Messi showed the world how he rises after a fall. He turned criticism into fuel, pressure into a stage, and once again illuminated the game with brilliance. At 38, maybe his runs don't carry the same lightness as they once did. Maybe he walks more often than before. But his genius brain and his magical left foot remain perfectly synchronized. When Messi pauses, it isn't fatigue, it's calculation. He's scanning the pitch, analyzing angles, waiting for the moment to release a killer pass or deliver a finish no goalkeeper can stop. Those who are quick to write him off should think again. The milestone of 880 goals is not a finish line. The conquest goes on. The fire inside him still burns. As long as Messi steps onto a football pitch, fans will continue to witness magic, and records will continue to tumble. Never doubt a legend, because they will always find a way to silence you, not with words, but with their extraordinary talent.